I'm tuning in from Nicosia, Cyprus, and I would love to know from where you're tuning in. This is the first time doing an Instagram live as well, so I hope it works well. So please let me know from which part of the world you're tuning in, so I can say hello back to you. For those who don't know me, I'm a stress specialist helping people be free from stress. And in this video, I will share with you some solid, common sense strategies you can use to manage your stress that are very appropriate to everyone and very easy to use. This because stress is often overwhelming and we need something clear and simple to help you when, for instance, you made a bad decision because of stress and now you regret it, or when you stress out and you tend to have panic reactions, which definitely affects your health. When your stress doesn't let you to perform at your best and it keeps you constantly down, or when you want to change your own thoughts and the way how you look at things, but you feel that you haven't got the tools to change your thinking, and actually you find it difficult to change the way you think, okay? So, and this might happen because you have tried many things and nothing really worked. In reality, stress is very complex and with multiple outcomes, so it can show everywhere in different aspects of our life. Stress actually increases your blood pressure, heart rate. Stress shuts down your immune system. Research has shown that 70% of doctors' visits are stress-related. You drink you smoke to calm down your stress and try to relax, and this is not the best treatment, but unfortunately it's very commonly used. And don't take me wrong, I have no problem if somebody wants to smoke or to drink. The problem is when it becomes a problem, actually, in the sense of using this habit to control your stress. Then it's going to be a big damage to your health. Also, stress is a gateway to depression and anxiety, and of course, a worse quality of life. You think that stress is something that happens to you and you can't do anything about it. And oftentimes you end up being constantly stressed, and this becomes your norm, and this is where stress is dangerous because it affects your brain and the way you think and your health. People think that we are born with certain attitudes and a thinking style, and I get this very often from clients where they believe that it's something they're born with this, they cannot do anything about it. But the reality is that the truth is that stress management is a skill that can be learned, as well as learning to change your thinking style. I will share with you four very common negative strategies that a lot of people use. And let me know in the comments below if they feel familiar and they're familiar to you, okay? So the four negative commonly used strategies are: you use a negative filter. This means that you do a task at home or work and 5 people say, "Great job, well done, congratulations," and 1 says nothing. And you think you blew it up and you get hooked into the one and only who said nothing. And of course, you miss the fun to enjoy and celebrate your success, right? You're an expert in fortune telling. This is when you decide in advance what will happen before you even try. You decide you are not going to that job interview because they will just reject you anyway. You decide you will not talk to your husband or to your boss or to your kid because they never listen to you. The third one, is mind reading. Mind reading is when a friend walks by, he's already lost in his own head, in his own thoughts, and he doesn't say hello, he doesn't say hi. And you assume, you're absolutely sure, he dislikes you. And you start overthinking about what did you do and why he dislikes you. The fourth one is polarizing. These are black and white thinking. This means that, for instance, I'm on a diet and for 10 days I don't eat any sweets, and today I decide to have a piece of cake. And instead of having 1 piece of cake, I have the whole cake. This is black and white. There is no balance in between. So, as American psychologist William James said over 100 years ago, the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. It's our ability to choose our thoughts. So the researchers wanted to see if people could use techniques to reduce the daily experiences around stress, time, urgency, and hostility. The participants were followed for over a period of time. Those that got the mindset therapy and mindset sessions got a 45% reduction of heart attacks and a 32% lower death rate. The more mindset sessions a person attended, the better they did. So no drug, not a diet, not a stent, just changing the way you think. Let's see some tools now and some strategies about how you can change your thinking. A great tool for changing your thinking is reframing. Be aware of how you talk to yourself and to others. So for instance, when you say you have to do something new, right? And you say, I have no idea how to do this. It's a very good way, simple way is just say, okay, let's see, how can I do this? What information do I need to have in order to be able to do this? Immediately you shift the meaning of the phrase, and you instruct kind of your mind how to go and execute what you need to do. Another way to change your thinking style in order to reduce stress is being present, is being mindful. This strategy can give you the ability to let go of stress and not get trapped into the anxious loops. Perhaps this one is less about changing the thought and really more about where to place your attention. So make sure you put your attention in the present moment and focus on what you are currently doing. So for instance, if I'm eating that piece of cake, let's focus on the eating of the cake, stop my mind wandering. The result will be maybe I will eat only one piece of cake and not the whole cake. And the other thing is that I will enjoy the cake. So being mindful in what we are currently doing, it's a great skill. Your outlook on life and your attitude can impact your thinking style. Okay, so the attitude usually has three keys. It has commitment. Commitment to the bigger picture of what you want. So even while facing uncertainty, stay committed to quality work. Write down a paragraph describing your bigger picture of what you want. So for instance, get clear in your head what you want, and then write what the big picture of that would be when you achieve it. Okay, so stay committed to your actions to go to that bigger picture. The second key is to let go of control. When you understand that a lot of what is happening around you is out of your control, but you can choose though to adapt on what you can't control and focus on what you can control. And I'll give you an example. Now we cannot control the situation around us, but we can adapt. And we have already adapted. Most of us, we have already adapted, okay? And we stay focused on what we can control. This will take the stress away, because as soon as it is within your control, it means it's doable and manageable at the same time. The third notion is change. When you are able to limit your self-importance and see the change happening around you as a potential stepping stone, this will ease your life. This is all from me today. When you're stressed, remember to take a deep breath and think about your big picture of commitment. I'm seeing just some comments. Your sense of control, your openness to change, consider reframing, and consider to redirect your attention. Changing thinking style is key, but I would say that it's important to mention that thinking habits might not shift dramatically in 5 minutes, and definitely not even overnight. They may need to be a gradual changing of thinking habits in order to make it stick, okay? Because when you feel the weight of the world is on your shoulders and it's difficult for you to get out of the bed in the morning, or you're feeling alone, to change your way of thinking is not easy. But you are not alone in this. I can help you change your thinking style, because your thoughts and your attitude are the key holders for the stress you experience. So please reach out to me, and I would love to connect with you, talk to you more about how you can change your thinking style, how to free yourself from stress, and definitely get control of your mind and life. Because when you can reduce the stress you are manufacturing in your head, you can set yourself free. And there are ways that you can get yourself free from this stress and stop letting you, not allowing you to perform the best way you can do it. Okay, so if you feel inspired by this video, please share with your friends. If you have any comments or any about how you have been, the negative strategies you have been using, or the positive new strategies that we suggested that are benefiting you, please feel free to comment in the comments below, or send me a private message. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Talk to you soon. Keep safe. Bye for now. Bye bye.